Defense called a number of witnesses to the stand today in the Steve Nodine murder trial.
Among those witnesses, a psychiatrist who testified he holds a strong opinion that Angel Downs committed suicide.
Now, the state contends Steve Nodine shot and killed his longtime girlfriend. Fox 10 News has team coverage of Nodine's murder trial. We're going to start now with April Douglas.
Well, the defense did call an expert witness today, Dr. Rich. He testified that people commit suicide for 3 reasons, and he said Angel Downs had all 3: financial problems, health problems, and interpersonal relationship problems. Now, the defense also called another expert witness to the stand who testified that from the get-go, this should have been considered a suicide. Dr. James Lauritsen, a retired chief medical examiner for the state of Alabama, said the blood evidence on Angel Downs' right hand is compelling evidence enough that she committed suicide. Dr. James Downs, however, the prosecution's witness, said Angel Downs' death was staged, and he said she had defensive wounds. However, Dr. Lauritsen said, "I would never characterize these as defensive wounds. They are tiny little abrasions."
There's probably about 300,000 Alabamians that are out there walking around right now that have all those indicators. Again, I don't think there's evidence to show she has all those indicators.
Now, Baldwin County District Attorney Judy Newcomb questioned whether women shoot themselves at all when they commit suicide, and she said those that do typically shoot themselves in the chest, but Angel Downs was found with a gunshot to her right temple. Now, the state has rested its case. However, Judy Newcomb still could call a rebuttal witness, because today the defense called 2 people to the stand, and they testified that at Timber Creek Golf Club there are no outdoor showers, and that the alarm to the clubhouse was armed at 7:38 and was not disarmed until 5:30 the next morning. But the state has said all along that they believe Steve Nodine showered there at Timber Creek Golf Club after leaving Angel Downs' home the night that she died. Of course, there is so much more information from this story. I'm in the courtroom all day. You can visit fox10tv.com. Chastity Bird is also in the courtroom, and she is tweeting, and we are both following all of this evidence for you. So please, if you take time, or if you have time, to visit our website. Of course, it is a story generating lots of talk, Chastity, and lots of talk about women and suicide.
That's right, April. We heard a lot of testimony today about suicide, and it was brought up actually with the state cross-examining the forensic expert that the defense has hired. It was brought up that women typically commit suicide by drug overdoses or medication overdoses rather than shooting themselves. We posted this comment earlier today on Facebook to get your comments on this, and here are some of the comments that are posted here. Rhonda Tillman says, "I agree with the statement 100%. Now, we also had another one from Lori Nichols. She says, "I think it's a sad statement of the world we live in. Typical and suicide should never be in the same sentence. As far as typical way to commit suicide, male or female, there's no such thing." And one more from Catherine Yates. "For the most part, it's true. Sadly, most, if not all, women are vain in some way. Therefore, they usually won't commit suicide by gun because it will mess up their face." Now, those are just some of the comments that we have. We're going to post these questions as we continue on with this trial. Now, we're going to hear more testimony tomorrow with some of the defense's witnesses, and we also should see some of the closing arguments start. We'll be here in court at 8:30. April and I will be here sending back updates on fox10tv.com, on Twitter, and on Facebook. So make sure you stay tuned to get the latest from here in Bay Minette. Reporting live in Baldwin County, Chastity Bird, Fox 10 News.